Hello YouTube, what's going on? It's Vern. I'm here to do another airsoft review. This time I'm reviewing my Tokyo Marui P90 tri-rail. I can assure you right now that I'm not going to stay here in this light. I'm going to move over there pretty shortly. I just wanted to give you a quick look of what I have here. It is upgraded with a Systema 604 M4 length tight bore, a Systema anti-reversal latch, a Systema M100 spring, and a Systema hop-up bucking. This gun is pretty much identical to the Echo 1 P90, so I'm not going to get into too much detail about the gun itself, as much more as it is pretty much a comparison of the two. So that's basically it. Right off the bat, I get a lot of compliments, as you can tell, on my GMP EOTech replica. So I'm going to give a short look at that. Okay, let me figure out how to... There you go, that'll work. Yeah, there it is. That's pretty much it right there. You have your adjustments here for your intensity. Camera's actually picking up on it really well. There you go. And then also you have green. Turn your intensity up with the right button, turn your intensity down with the left, change the color with the center, and push both at the same time to turn it off. Takes 4 LR44 watch batteries, which is like around like almost $6 a piece at Radio Shack. Very steep for a watch battery, but they last quite a while, so I'm not really too worried about it. Get under the light here. Get these trades showing. Have model Project 90 caliber 5.7 by 28 SS90. You can also see the P90 caliber 5.7 by 28 here, and a FN model number. On the opposite side you have your Tokyo Marui trades, all that, and then also your US government trades on the silencer. So, I'm going to go ahead and set this down, set you guys over here, and do pretty much a comparison review. Just so you guys know already, I do not have my Echo 1 P90 anymore to kind of compare side by side. But I do remember my Echo 1, as I did not get rid of it too long ago. If you want more of a comparison, you can actually watch my Echo 1 P90 review. It's actually pretty popular on YouTube for some odd reason. Anyway, this is the 68 round mid-cap that comes with the TMP90. Fake bullets look a lot better than the one from the Echo 1 mag. They're not hollow. Well, at least this one isn't hollow anyway, we'll put it that way. Seem to be a lot more detailed than the Echo 1 mags. Still holds 68 rounds. The proper trademarks are on it. It says model P90 50 round magazine, 2001, a restricted law enforcement / government use only. Can only be filled with a speed loader. So, get that out of the way. This magazine is a high cap. Now, I'm going to tell you right now, I hate high cap magazines. Know it, remember it, I hate high caps. The reason why I have this, as you can see behind me, I have a gun display. This replicates the real P90 magazine a little bit better than I think the ones with the fake bullets do, the low caps. Why? Because the follower spring in the magazine isn't a zigzag, but it's rectangular, like the actual P90 springs are. So it looks a little bit more realistic. To fill this one, this is the TM. It works for the Echo 1 and the JG high caps as well. Simply pull the follower back, hold it in place, open up the door, the follower locks. Put all 300 rounds in, push the door down, the follower snaps back on top of all the rounds, you wind it, and you shoot. I've heard that the P90 high caps are very temperamental. Some shoot all 300 rounds, some do not. I lucked out, got one that shot all 300. Basically, the main differences between the TM P90 and the Echo 1 P90 are these. Comes with a silencer. Foam filled, at least mine is. Customs can be dicks sometimes about it and make it to where you cannot get the foam in your silencers. It's illegal. But anyway, I was lucky enough to get foam in mine. This is my type board. I got a lot of questions about the threads being cut on the Echo 1. Yes, they are supposed to be like that. It's a real steel feature. It allows the gas to come out of the barrel, causing less barrel flash. TM replicated it, and being the Echo 1 is a TM clone, Echo 1 replicated it. So yes, it's supposed to be there. Don't worry, your gun isn't jacked. So anyway, the receiver on the TM P90 is plastic as opposed to the metal one on the Echo 1. But this one is trademarked properly. The Echo 1 body, I will give this kudos to Echo 1 on a first glance. Let me tell you what I mean by that. First glance, the Echo 1 P90's body matches the receiver in color. The TM, for some reason, has like a grayish OD color to it with the body. The receiver is matte black. Like I said, on a first glance, the Echo 1 wins. But for some reason, this design actually grew on me due to the fact that it's a two-tone color. I was going to spray paint it when I got it to change it, but I actually like the way it is now. So I'm going to leave it the way it is. Another thing that the Echo 1 has over the TM, which once again is not fixable, is that the battery compartment can only hold an 8.4 mini, and the TM P90 as to where the Echo 1 can fit a 9.6. But you can modify the battery compartment on the TM to fit a 9.6. My buddy knows how to do that, so it can be done. The gearbox is really easy to get to. Simply just pop this rear plate off. There's a plate with 2 screws on each side that's allowing the wiring connected to the gearbox to come through to connect to the battery compartment. Simply take those 2 screws out, the plate slips up and out, and the gearbox simply slides out. Pretty easy. I watched my friend upgrade my gun since he is certified to do that shit, and me, not so much. So, I let him do it. Anyway, hop-up compartment, same, triggers the same, all that's the same as the Echo 1. That's pretty much about it, honestly. From an unbiased P90 owner, if you have the money, I suggest getting the TM. It is shimmed properly, it will last you longer, better exterior parts, even with the plastic receiver, get a free silencer. I mean, come on, what more can you ask for, right? Simple modification, get a 9.6. Not that hard. Some sandpaper, sanding some stuff down in that bad boy, and you are good to go. So anyway, but if you are on a budget, I would suggest the Echo 1 as to where it does come with 2 mid-casts. 9.6 does get you rocking right out of the box. The shimming in the gearbox, which go on to Google, search it just like I did. Don't have the time to explain what shimming is on my video right now. But the shimming on the Echo 1 is crap, which is why the rate of fire on their P90 is so slow. Very disappointing. This gun shoots around 800 balls per minute on an 8.4, which is actually really high for such a small gun. But anyway, I would suggest the P90 over the E1 if you have the money. If you don't have the money, get the E1. It will serve you well. But I would eventually end up getting a TM P90 later on down the road if you like the E1 enough. If you are considering a P90, here's something else about the E1 that's nice. If you are considering a P90, you've never held one, you've never shot one, buy the Echo 1. They are in high demand because they are a cheap P90. Buy the Echo 1. If you don't like the feel of the P90, then sell it. If you do, sell it, turn around, buy this one if you have the money. So, that's pretty much all I can say about it. It's a great gun. Would highly suggest it. So, that's about it. Next review, CO2 6R SP 2022. Just another one of my little wall hangers that I figured I'd do a review on. So, until that review comes, peace YouTube. Have a good one.